Good evening, Rochester. This is 88.3 FM, WXOU, The Grizz. I'm Noah Stalker here with Jacob Virostick, and this will be an exciting women's matchup between the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky Norse. So, Jacob, heading into this game, both the teams are under 500. How have they been doing these past few games?
Well, the last 5 games here, Noah, Oakland women's team has been, they lost to Miami, Ohio in overtime 68-66. They lost to Toledo 78-65. However, they did pull a win out against Central 79-76. The game before that, they lost to Detroit Mercy 66-55. And the last one before that, their 5th game, they lost to Purdue Fort Wayne 84-66. So it has been a challenging last few games for OU. But like I said, they played Miami, Ohio out of the Mid-American Conference pretty good. Losing in overtime, losing a close one to Toledo, and then beating Central, which is a good win out of the Mid-American Conference. So it's been a rocky start nonetheless. But they're playing a Horizon League team here who's on a 4-game losing streak. Northern Kentucky has lost 4 games in a row on the road. And Northern Kentucky's last 5 games, they lost to Cleveland State 72-60. They lost to Illinois 74-52. Illinois out of the Big Ten. It's a hard loss, but you know what? They played them close. Got them close. They beat Kentucky State 74-70. They lost to Tennessee Tech 77-59, and they lost to Middle Tennessee State 83-42. So it has been a rocky start for these last 5 games for both these teams, but they're trying to get a good win here out of the Horizon League Conference play. Try and move up in the standings in the Horizon League, which is always a tough conference for basketball.
Yeah, thank you for that, Jacob. Another thing I wanted to ask is, what do you think Oakland's going to need to do in this game to bring some of that momentum back that they had after that epic Central Michigan game?
Well, they need to create space, get back on defense, rebound the ball well. You have Northern Kentucky's top scorer, Kamari Mitchell-Steen, averaging 14.6 points per game. And she's rebounding the ball at 4.8. One of the top players for Northern Kentucky, also Carter McRae, their top rebounder, 9.4 rebounds per game. Also very good. So they need to get the ball, space the offense out, get back on defense, make sure they get those rebounding the ball well. Obviously, shoot the ball well. Always, you need to win the game by shooting the ball well, obviously. So they really just need to play smart. Nothing, bad turnovers. Defense wins championships. That's what I would say.
That is correct. Defense does, in fact, win championships. So let's see how they do in this game first. Anyways, thank you for that. We'll be taking a short break right before tip-off. This has been Noah Stalker with Jacob Virostick. As you listen to 88.3 FM WXOU, you're home for Oakland basketball. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. This is 88.3 FM WXOU. I'm Noah Stalker, and we're just about to start off tip-off with the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky Norse, as Oakland gets the ball first, starting off with Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Already heads to the left side, goes back up to the middle, and is tipped away by the North as Kamari Mitchell-Steen hands it off to Macy Blevins onto the near side. Passes it back all the way up, going up there. That's Maya Meredith to start the scoring off for the Northern Kentucky Norse. It's now 2-0.
What a fast-paced start for the North right there. They got the ball right out of their hands. Scored right away.
Oakland has the ball back now. Markiah McCormick rushes up into the paint, flips it off to Linda Von Schaik, who then tosses it to Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Has 3 Norse's on her. Meanwhile, Von Schaik on the end for 3, and it bounces right off the rim.
That was a close shot right there.
Norse get the ball back as Kamari Mitchell-Steen rushes up into the paint for 2 and runs right into Linda Von Schaik. Misses it, but it looks like it'll be North Kentucky ball.
The blocking foul right there. That's a good hard fall. Good thing she's all right. That was a good defensive effort, but now she's going to shoot 2.
All right, it'll be Kamari Mitchell-Steen in for the free throw. All right, our first attempt is up, and it coils around the rim, but it doesn't go in, but she'll get a second opportunity now. Alrighty, getting ready, prepping, goes up, and it is no good again. She is 0 for 2 on those free throws. It's still a 2-0 game for the Norse. Anyways, Oakland has the ball back again as Brooke Quarles-Daniels gives it to Markiah McCormick. Looking for an opportunity, goes up and lays it up for 2, and now it's a tie game.
That's a great shot, great layup by McCormick, great effort there on the offensive end. Coming around, getting a layup.
All right, Kennedy Ego with the ball. Gives it to Maya Meredith, who gives it back. Gives it to Macy Blevins. Starts over to the right side. Gives it to Calissa Lacey, who bounces it off the rim and doesn't go in. It is now Oakland ball. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it. Goes up into the middle. Gives it to Von Scheich on the left side. Then corrals it over to the right. Gives it to Alexis Johnson. Gives it back. Gives it over to. Oh, and it is intercepted by the North. That is Kennedy Ego who's got it on the near side.
That's a bad turnover by the Golden Grizzlies right there, but that's a half-court violation right there by the Norse.
Nice job there by Linda Von Scheich. Applying the pressure right there onto Calissa Lacey. Anyways, Von Scheich will be passing the ball in for the Golden Grizzlies.
Let's see what they pull out right here. It's been a fast-paced game so far.
All right, hands it over to Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Looking for an opportunity, looking for a lane. Nice screen there by Von Scheich. Goes up into the paint, goes up, and it banks off the rim, but doesn't go in. It's still a tie game for the Grizzlies. As meanwhile, the ball goes out of bounds. Will not be Norse ball.
Good defensive effort right there by McCormick, but it's Norse ball.
Right, passing it in was Kennedy Ego, and Kamari Mitchell-Steen currently has it. She got Brooke Quarles-Daniels on her. Charges up to the left side. Now she circles back over to the middle, and then she passes it over to Kennedy Ego, who then passes it to Noelle Hubert, or Macy Blevins, and then passes it over to Melissa Davis, who overarcs the throw. And meanwhile, open ball goes up for the layup is Markai McCormick, and that is up for two. It's 4-2 Oakland. 70-34 left in the first quarter.
Great layup right there by McCormick. Great effort.
All right, Norris ball again. It is Kamari Mitchell-Steen who gives it over to Macy Blevins. However, it goes past midcourt, so it'll be another violation.
Half-court violation. That's Oakland ball right there.
Yep.
Sloppy turnover by the Norse.
All right, it'll be Oakland ball once again. And at midcourt, looking like it'll be Markai McCormick who's going to pass it in for the Grizzlies. All right, she passes it into Brooke Quarles-Daniels. See what she's got cooking up. Gives it to McCormick. Looking for a lane. Goes up, and it is good from three. Nice job there. Now it's a 7-2 game for the Golden Grizzlies.
Great shot there by McCormick. Able to get the ball off from the three ball.
Alrighty, Northern Kentucky has the ball back. Calissa Lacey. And it is intercepted by the Golden Grizzlies. And as they're fumbling for the ball, that was Quarles-Daniels fumbling it with Calissa Lacey. But Quarles-Daniels gets the ball back, tries, goes up, it hits the back of the board.
I was surprised at no call there. It looked like she was tripped and fell out of bounds, turned the ball over.
And it looks like it will be Northern Kentucky ball. Right, passing it in is Kennedy Ego, who gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Then passes it over to Maya Meredith. Gives it to Calissa Lacey.
Looked like a reach and foul there by the Golden Grizzlies. Northern Kentucky's going to inbound the ball here. Try and get the points out of the foul. Stop at your plate.
Passing it in for the Norse will be Kamari Mitchell-Steen.
Stop at your play here. Talking going on between the refs and the head coach of Oakland.
Looks like they're trying to get everything all situated. Well, Steen passes it in. Gives it to Macy Blevins. Pass it over back to Steen. Looking for a lane right now. Passes it over to Maya Meredith. Goes over to the perimeter. Flips it over to Blevins, who goes up, and hits the rim, but it doesn't go in.
Blevins trying to float that one in there. It was off the mark. Now Oakland's got the ball driving.
McCormick gives it to the left perimeter, gives it to Linda Von Scheich, goes up for two, and is in.
Great job drawing the foul there. Looking at a chance at three-point play right here.
Not only she gets the 2 points, she gets the and one as well. Let's see if it makes it a 10-2 game.
And right here, free throws wins games. You got to make your free throws, make them count. You know, that's a big deciding factor late in the game here. So we'll see if Van Scheich makes the shot here.
All right, it's their first free throw attempt of the game. It goes up, and it is no good. It bounces off the rim. It's still a 9-2 game. 6:05 left in the first quarter. Meanwhile, it's intercepted by the Grizzlies. Nice play right there by Alexis Johnson to get it right back after that missed free throw.
Great court vision right there by Alexis Johnson, intercepting the ball for a steal. That's what wins games right there for their key player for the Golden Grizzlies.
Meanwhile, there is a timeout called by the North Kentucky North. We'll go ahead and do a break right now. It is an 11-2 ball game for the Golden Grizzlies. 6:02 left in the first period. This is 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Alrighty, welcome back. This is 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Right now it is the women's matchup between the Oakland Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky North. Score is 11-2 Golden Grizzlies with 6:02 left in the first quarter. So to start off after the timeout by the North, it will be North ball. Throwing in will be number 14, Kennedy Ego of the North.
Quarterback right now for the Golden Grizzlies is 3 for 3 from the field goal and 1 for 1 3 points. He got 7 points so far. Leading the scoring for the Golden Grizzlies 11-2 here in the first quarter. 6 minutes and 2 seconds to go. A lot of ball game left.
Just waiting for everything to get all set up. And that should be it right there. All right, he blows the whistle, starts it off, and we are resuming play. Kamari Mitchell gives it, has the ball, gives it back to Ego, who then passes it to Calissa Lacey. Chucks it all the way over back to Steen. Gives it to Blevins, and it is knocked down by the Golden Grizzlies. That was Miriam Abizam.
Good defensive effort there, right there by Abizam, getting the ball away again.
Quarles Anderson has the ball, gives it to Devon Scheich, who then gives it to Alexis Johnson for 3. Banks off the backboard, does not go in. Well, nice save by Abizam, who gives it to McCormick. Then gives it to Devon Scheich, who goes for a 3 as well, and then it hits the rim.
Oh, that shot was just off the mark there, Noah. But you know what? Good effort by the Golden Grizzlies, staying on offense, getting the ball out of bounds and maintaining possession.
Lacey has the ball, charged up into the paint, got Johnson right over, flips it over to Meredith, who then passes it to Ego for 3, and it is good. First points for the North since they scored first in the game. Now it's 11-5 Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah, that was a much-needed 3 for the North there. They were really fine, trying to get a 3. Those last 3 shots didn't make their mark. Great shot there.
All right, Von Scheich goes up and then passes it over to Alexis Johnson for 3. Nice job right there.
They're doing 3s now. That's a great shot there.
All right, 14-5 for the Golden Grizzlies. It looked like another interception right there by the Golden Grizzlies. However, the whistle is blown and the play is stopped. Meanwhile, Linda Von Scheich is being subbed out for Kennedy Montu. It will be Northern Kentucky ball right now. Passing in is Kaylee Davis of the North. Gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Slowly paces away to the midcourt. Picks up the speed, goes up to the left. Passes it over to Ego, then passes it back to Steen. Gives it to Lacey, goes up for 3, and it's just off the mark. And now it is Oakland ball.
Oakland is rebounding the ball well here so far.
Markai McCormick has it, charges up, goes up for 2. Goes right off the rim, gives it Miriam Beeson on the rebound. Still does not go in, but a whistle is blown.
Great job there by Bizium. Drawing the foul, getting the rebound. Now she's going to shoot some free throws here. 2 at the line, looks like.
Yep. Beeson will be going up for her first free throw of the game. All right, Northern Kentucky is subbing a person in. That will be number 4, Paige Hodgson. And here comes the first of 2 free throw attempts for Miriam Abizam. All right, her first free throw is up, and it is good. Nothing but net. Nice job there. 15-5 Oakland.
Great shot there.
All right, let's see her second free throw attempt. Puts it up, and it is also good. Nice job. There we go. 2 for 2 on the free throws as Miriam Abizam is now 16-5 Golden Grizzlies with 4:23 left in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the Norse have it. That was Kaylee Davis as there's a whistle blown. Looked like she charged into Kennedy Montu, but I guess it will be Northern Kentucky ball.
Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know what happened there. The ball went into the crowd there. Lucky souvenir.
Meanwhile, Davis passes it in to Paige Hodgson, who passes it back to Davis, but then is intercepted by the Golden Grizzlies. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it. right underneath the rim, goes up, and it's no good. Goes for the rebound, however, is picked up or stolen by the Norse again. That is Kylie Davis. Passed it into Hodgson. Had 2 Golden Grizzlies on her, and unfortunately it was stolen back by Oakland. Meanwhile, Brooke Coles-Daniels gives it to Alexis Johnson for 3. And it is good. Nice job there. That is 2 3-pointers. Not 2 free throws. 2 3-pointers in a row for Alexis Johnson there.
No, I'll tell you what, Oakland is shooting the 3 ball very well so far. That deep ball is going to win them the game. They keep shooting like that.
Yep, 8 points there for Alexis Johnson. Is now 19-5 Grizzlies. Meanwhile, the Norse have the ball. It is Kennedy Eagle with it in the paint. Looking for an opportunity, and it goes up, and it is good. 19-7 now for the Golden Grizzlies.
That's a good shot there by Eagle, getting the ball with the defender right there, able to make that shot count.
Alrighty, McCormick has the ball, gives it to Miriam Abizam. It's the backboard, does not go in. Rebound there by Coles-Daniels, passes to McCormick. Pinball is off the rim, but it does not go in.
Oakland maintains possession again,
Abizam
though.
gives it to Johnson again for a 3. Unfortunately, he doesn't make it 3 in a row, but it's still Oakland ball. Abizam has it. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Kennedy Montu for 3, though. That is nice job right there.
And no, what did I tell you what at the beginning of the game? You got to rebound to win the game, and that was about 5 rebounds in a row by Oakland, and they capitalized on the 3 ball.
Nice job there by the Golden Grizzlies on the 3s. Although the Canucks responds on themselves with Calissa Lacey going up for 2. It is now 22-9 Oakland. 2:25 left in the first.
They keep rebounding that ball that way, they're going to win the game.
Cormac has the ball, gives it to Coles-Daniels.
Offensive foul there by Oakland. By Coles-Daniels. Looks like Northern Kentucky drew the foul. She is not happy about that. Obviously, it's a questionable call, but that's how basketball is.
Sometimes you got to act if you want to get the calls.
That's true.
All right, it'll be Northern Kentucky ball again. Kylie Davis will be passing it in for the Norse. Got Maddie Skorupski in now for the Golden Grizzlies, as well as Jasmine Dupree-Hebert, as well as Cam Grant.
Coming to play here, talking to the referees once again.
So just out the entire 4 of the 5 starters have been subbed out so far. Lex Johnson's still the only one in.
Here comes Northern Kentucky with the ball now, driving up the court.
Alrighty. Kylie Davis has it. Gives it to Gabby Razino. Back to Kylie Davis. Tries to get it to Pat Skorupski. It does. Gives it to Kennedy Eco. Has 2 Golden Grizzlies on her. Looking for a pass. He gets it to Kylie Davis.
Good defense right now by Oakland and staying tight. Playing this man zone right here.
Goes up for 2. And it's just off the mark. Banks off the rim. It is now Oakland ball. Jasmine Dupree-Hebert has it now for the Golden Grizzlies. Pass it over to Kenny Montu. That charges up into the perimeter. Flips it over the Skorupski, who gives it to Dupree-Hebert. Goes for 3 and is just off the mark. It's now Northern Kentucky ball. Amari Mitchell-Steen gives it to Gabby Razino. Goes up for 2 of her own, and it is good. 22-11, Oakland.
Good shot.
1:15 left in the first period.
Good shot there by Razino, being able to find the lane for the layup there.
All right, Jasmine Dupree-Hebert has it for the Golden Grizzlies. Moves over to the left side. In the left perimeter. 16 left on the shot clock. Charges inside. Gives it to Kennedy Montu. Finger rolls it, and it doesn't hit the rim. But nice rebound there by Cam Grant. Another rebound by Cam Grant, but there's a stoppage of play there.
Good defensive effort right there by Grant. Able to draw the foul, rebounding the ball. Looks like it might be jump ball. And actually, let's see who gets the ball here. Oakland ball, actually.
It looks like Oakland Skorupski is signaling to somebody. But Kennedy Montu is going to be passing it in for the Grizzlies. Keeps it over to Skorupski. Flips it to Dupree-Hebert, who then flips it over to Montu. Gives it back to Skorupski on the left side, looking for an opportunity. Goes up, and it goes right over the rim. There's a nice rebound there, but it flies right out of bounds, and it will be Northern Kentucky ball. 37 seconds left in the first period. Score is 22-11 Oakland. Northern Kentucky has the ball again. Kamari Mitchell-Steen has it. Passes mid-court. He's eyeing her down right now. Charges over to Skrupski, then gives it over to Gabby Razanu, who goes up for two. And now it is a 22-13 game for Oakland. 20 seconds left in the first period.
A lot of time left. Not much time left here to see what Oakland does. The ball here, about 10 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Yep, 10 seconds have passed. Skrupski has it. Looking to make some magic happen at the buzzer. Gives it to Kennedy Montu. Gives it to Jasmine Dupree-Heber. 2 seconds left. 1 second. Lex Johnson goes up for the buzzer beater. Unfortunately, is wide left to the rim. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Oakland has the lead, 22-13. So far, it's been a really good game it's been a good first quarter for the Golden Grizzlies.
Oakland has been playing a very good basketball so far. They've been shooting the three ball pretty well. They keep playing like that. They're going to keep capitalizing on turnovers by Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky has turned the ball over more than 4 times already so far in this first quarter. They have been playing pretty good, Oakland. If they keep capitalizing, they've been rebounding the ball very well as well as getting back down on defense. It's 22-13 here going into the second quarter. We'll see what Northern Kentucky does after the stoppage of play, and Oakland does as well. You got to wonder if Oakland's going to keep shooting the three ball well. If they're going to keep going to that at the quarter. We'll see what they do here, though. They've been playing pretty well so far. It's not been too scrappy, but it sounds good.
Anyways, thank you for that. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be taking a short break. You've been listening to 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Oakland's up 22-13.
Welcome, everybody. Giovanni Moceri here in the studio. We're at the first quarter mark here for Golden Grizzlies against the Northern Kentucky Nors. Scoring leaders for now, Alexis Johnson leads the floor with 8 points for the Golden Grizzlies, 3 of 5 from the floor, and 2 of 4 from 3 has been crucial in getting that early lead for the Golden Grizzlies. A lead that was up to 15 points at 2:47 left in the first quarter, but Northern Kentucky made an effort to cut that one to a 9-point lead. Oakland still looking comfortable in the first half. For Northern Kentucky, leading in points is Ego with 5 points, is Kennedy Ego. 5 points, 2 of 2 from the floor, 1 of 1 from 3, has played all 10 minutes of the first quarter, as well as Alexis Johnson for the Golden Grizzlies. So, in just a moment, we'll send it back to Noah and Jacob for the second quarter of the Golden Grizzlies, who are up 22-13 over Northern Kentucky after the first quarter.
Alrighty. Welcome back. You're listening to 88.3 FM WXOU, the Grizz, your home for OU basketball. Right now, it is the start of the second quarter of this women's matchup between the Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky Norse. Oakland is up 22-13 to start the second quarter, but it is Northern Kentucky ball. Meanwhile, Kamari Mitchell-Steen has the ball, who gives it to Allison Bastier. Goes for 3, goes just off the mark, and now it's picked up by the Golden Grizzlies. Maddie Skrupski has the ball back.
I'll tell you what, that was a great pass by Northern Kentucky, able to find the lane there. Here's a steal by Northern Kentucky right now, actually, them driving the ball down the court.
That's Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Goes up. Pushed around a little bit by Maddie Skrupski. It will be Northern Kentucky ball once again.
Looks like she was able to draw the foul there. Shoot 2 free throws here once again. That was a good drive down the lane, able to draw the foul, but let's see if she makes her 2 shots here.
All right, here's Northern Kentucky's leading scorer, Kamari Mitchell-Steen, going in for her first free throw. First free throw is up, and it is no good.
And those will come back and bite you, those free throws. You think they're meaningless right now, early in the game, but they will come back to bite you.
Especially in the case right now, they are down by, what is it? Down by like 9 right now, so like every free throw matters. That's true. Meanwhile, the second one is up and no good. However, Northern Kentucky gets the rebound, and now it is a 22-15 game.
Able to capitalize on the rebound right there.
So they were able to, I guess, get back what they lost, basically, in that free throw. Meanwhile, there's a nice 3 right there by Kennedy Montu to make it a 10-point game.
Great ball once again. Oakland staying.
Oh, no, never mind. It was only for 2. I thought, it looked like it was for 3, but no, it is for 2. 24-15 Oakland.
I thought that was for 3, too. I can't really see over here. Maybe get higher chairs. I don't know.
Anyways, Jasmine Dupree-Heber is subbed out.
A good crowd here on hand in the arena. Here to see their Oakland faithful. It's always nice to see.
Northern Kentucky has the ball now. There's Kylie Davis, who passes it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Then gives it back to Kylie Davis for 3. And she drains it. It is now 24-18 Oakland.
That was a very good shot there by Davis. That's going to be good for the Northern Kentucky North right there.
Yeah.
They're going to keep wanting doing that, no doubt.
McCormick has the ball now, heads over to the left perimeter, moves back over to the middle, gives it to Kennedy Montu, then rises up into the paint, looks for a shot, gives it to Skorupski.
Oh, that was a hard foul right there by Northern Kentucky. They both hit the floor hard. Both back up on their feet right away, though. That was a push right there.
Good foul there for the North. So it'll be a first free throw attempt for Maddie Skorupski.
A lot of shooting free throws so far in this game so far. The team that capitalizes most on them wins the game, in my opinion.
Here's her first free throw attempt. Goes up, and it is good. Nice job. Nice job. It's 25-18 now, Oakland. Right, here comes her second free throw attempt. Up, and it is swish. Nothing but net.
2 for 2 right there. That's
Nice
got to
job.
be happy for Oakland fan.
Nice job there by Skorupski. It's now a 26-18 ball game. Meanwhile, fast break there for the Norse. However, we're not able to capitalize on it as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll now be Oakland ball again. Alexis Johnson passes it in to Markiah McCormick. Suffers away over to mid-court.
Curious to see what Oakland does here with the slow pace game. They've been relying on the fast paced game so far, so it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here.
McCormick is looking for an opportunity. Loses the ball. And it rolls out of bounds. It looked like a Grizzly touched it last. Nope, it looked like a North touched it last. So it will be Oakland ball. Looks like Maddie Skorupski will be throwing it in. All right, pass it over to McCormick. Tries a screen attempt. Alex Johnson, the screen attempt hits the edge of the backboard.
That was just trying to get a shot off there by Northern Kentucky's defense. Oh. Good job drawing the foul there.
Looked like it was a foul on Northern Kentucky. That was Gabby Razino. That'll now be Oakland ball. Alexis Johnson passes it into Markiah McCormick. Passes over to midcourt, heads over to the right perimeter. Looking for a lane. Heads over back to the middle. Passes it over to Alexis Johnson. Finger rolls it in. Bounces off the backboard, but no good.
There's been a lot of fouls so far here in the game. A lot of free throws being shot. Whatever team capitalizes on that will win the game, as I said, but let's see if they make their shots here.
So far, it's been good for the Golden Grizzlies. Maddie Skorupski just went 2 for 2, and now it will be Alexis Johnson. They'll be going up for the free throw. This will be her first attempt. It goes up, and it is good. Nice job there by Johnson. Makes it a 27-18 ball game for the Golden Grizzlies.
Golden Grizzlies shooting above 65% for their free throw so far. That's good.
And then up again, up and good. 28-18 Oakland.
Oakland keeps jumping out to these big leads right here. Sloppy ball placement by the Northern Kentucky Norse as they just threw it out of bounds there, all the way across the court.
Mitchell-Steen was trying to get it all the way from one side of the court to the other. She was trying to get it to Gabby Razino, who is very tall, might I add, but somehow overthrows it, and then it goes out of bounds. Meanwhile, there's now Oakland ball. Alexis Johnson gives it to Maddie Skorupski. Both of them cross the midcourt. Passes it back to Johnson, who gives it to Madison Royal Davis, who then gives it to Maddie Skorupski. Over on the left perimeter, tosses it to McCormick, goes up for 3, and it's just off the mark.
Just missed the mark there.
It was Northern Kentucky ball, but however, Royal Davis is right on top of her, right on top of Kennedy Ego. It will not be Northern Kentucky ball pass in. All right, Kylie Davis passes in Kamari Mitchell-Steen. And then gives it to Calissa Lacey, goes for 3, just short of the mark. Rebounded by Oakland, who gives it to Madison Royal Davis, who gives it to Maddie Skorupski.
It's another tough rebound right there by OU.
Back in their offensive zone. Skorupski's looking for a lane. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. 6:48 in the game. Oakland's up 28-18. Gives it to Royal Davis, who then passes it to Alexis Johnson. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Alexis Johnson charges up for 2, and then it goes right in.
That's a great tough shot there by Johnson. Able to make the ball go in the net there. And a steal here by Oakland.
That That was a bad play right there by the Norse. Kylie Davis just chucked it over. It was intercepted by Maddie Skorupski. Unfortunately, Oakland wasn't able to capitalize on the turnover. It is now Northern Kentucky ball again. Kennedy E goes up wide open. Gets the easy floater for 2. Now it is a 30-20 ball game for the Golden Grizzlies.
Right there in the paint. Got to make that shot. It's a good shot there, right there by the Norse.
There was not a Golden Grizzly nearer. Anyways, Skorupski gives it to Madison Royal Davis as there is a whistle blown.
I think that was a reach and foul by the Norse, so Oakland's going to get a stoppage of play here, talk some things over, and
meanwhile,
inbound the ball.
Calissa Lacey is being subbed out. In for her is Noelle Hubert. All right, Oakland will be throwing the ball in. It'll be Markiah McCormick, who gives it to Maddie Skorupski, gives it to Madison Royal Davis, who tosses it to Alexis Johnson. Screen attempt there by Abizam, gives it to Johnson, who gives it back to McCormick. Goes into the paint, looking for a shot, looking for a pass, gives it to Johnson. 8 seconds left, gets to Madison Royal Davis, but is intercepted by the North.
Good steal there by the North. Fast play action right here. Shooting the deep ball right there, no good. Oakland gets the ball back as they drive down the court here.
Anyway, Skorupski has the ball now. Trying to fake out Kennedy Ego. Goes over to the middle, gives it on the left perimeter to Markiah McCormick, who's it on the far end to Madison Royal Davis, who gives it back to McCormick. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Calls for a screen here. 3 seconds to shoot.
3 seconds. 2. McCormick goes up, and it hits off the rim. But Oakland gets the ball back. Shot clock reset, and then they got the rebound. Nice job there.
Another good rebound by Oakland, staying dedicated on defense there, not giving up there.
Got the Beeson there with the rebound. Meanwhile, there is a stoppage of play now. The Oakland the ball went out of bounds.
Great defensive effort right there by OU. Able to stop the ball there, get a stoppage of play. They've been moving the ball pretty well so far, not been that sloppy on turnovers as they've been capitalizing on these breaks.
That is true. It was a very slow start to the second quarter for the Golden Grizzlies.
It was. But you know what? They've got a 12-point lead right now. They've been moving the ball pretty well. Haven't been turning the ball over, like I said. They've been staying pretty dedicated, staying determined on defense. So that's what wins you the game.
We'll be heading back to a break. It's our first media timeout. You've been listening to 88.3 FM WXOU, the Grizz, your home for OU basketball. It is 32-20 Oakland with 4:53 left in the first half. All right, welcome back. This is 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Right now, Oakland is up 32-20 in the second quarter with 4:52 left as Alexis Johnson passes it into Markiah McCormick, who goes over to the right perimeter, passes it to Skorupski, who then tosses it to Madison Royal Davis. Flings it to Alexis Johnson, who then dumps it over to Maddie Skorupski, passes it back to Markiah McCormick. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass it over to Madison Royal Davis. Has 3 Norses over on her. It is stolen by the Norse. Kylie Davis, who gives it to Kennedy Ego. Looking for a pass, gives it back to Kylie Davis. Charges up into the paint, passes it to that was Noelle Hubert.
Good ball movement right there by Northern Kentucky, and to pass the ball up, able to find the 3 ball.
It is now 32-23 Oakland. 4:04 left in the second quarter. Markiah McCormick has it on the near side, gives it to Maddie Skorupski, who gives it to Madison Royal Davis. Then passes it back to Alexis Johnson. Gives it to Miriam Abizam right in the paint, goes up for the layup. It is no good as Northern Kentucky gets the ball back. Kylie Davis has it. Charges up for 2, and it is good. 32-25 Oakland, 3:39 left in the second quarter.
Northern Kentucky's they found the ribbon here on offense, able to capitalize on these turnovers by OU, up to 11 now for turnover-wise for the entire game for Oakland.
Meanwhile, Madison Royal Davis has the ball on the left side. Dribbles up, gives it to Markiah McCormick for 3, and it is good.
That's McCormick's second 3 of the game. Ball in the corner there. It's a hard shot to make, but she made that.
35-25 Oakland, 3:07 left in the second quarter as, meanwhile, Northern Kentucky had an opportunity, but is just off the mark. Oh, never mind. It's not off the mark. They go in. It's now 35-28.
That was a good 3-ball right there by Northern Kentucky.
Meanwhile, Oakland has the ball back. Marquette McCormick goes up for 2. Nice layup there by McCormick. It is now 38-28, keeping it back up to a 10-point lead.
McCormick is having a great game so far, being able to find the net.
Yep, her and Alexis Johnson are both leading the Grizzlies right now with 12 points. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball. Kylie Davis up the middle. Charges over on the left side. Look for an opportunity. Gives it to Hubert, gives it to Macy Blevins. Meanwhile, Skrupski blocks it, but it heads out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be Northern Kentucky ball here.
Yeah, I believe Skrupski hit the ball last, so it's going to be Northern Kentucky ball.
That was a good block right there. For the Golden Grizzlies defense. Let's see what Northern Kentucky can draw up here out of the inbound.
All right. Noelle Hubert has it. To Mitchell Steen. Ego goes up for 3 and is just short. Oakland gets the ball back. That is Kennedy Montu. Skrupski on her left. Montu charges, gives it to Miriam Abizam, who then passes it to Alexis Johnson. Tipped up by Norris, but it's back to the Golden Grizzlies. Skrupski has it. McCormick, 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Gives it to Alexis Johnson. Goes up in the paint for the layup. And it is no good, but there's a rebound attempt there. Miriam Abizam gives it to Skrupski. Looking for a lane. Abizam tries a screen attempt. But Skrupski goes for 3, but it is off the mark.
Yeah, that 3-ball was just off the mark there. Almost went in, but not quite.
1:45 left in the second quarter. Oakland's up 37-28. Meanwhile, Kamari Mitchell-Steen has the ball, goes up, and it is no good. Meanwhile, there's a stoppage of play. Looks like it is a foul on the Golden Grizzlies.
Yeah.
A free throw attempt for the Norse.
Shooting 2 right here for Mitchell-Steen.
Kamari Mitchell-Steen with the free throw attempt. She is 0 for 4 on free throws so far, and now it is 0 for 5.
That will come back to haunt you late in the game there. Did not find its mark there in the net.
Yep, their leading scorer so far has not had a single point in this game. Let's see if she can break that with this second free throw attempt. Goes up, and it is good there. As I said, as soon as I say that, she
nailed it, man.
She nails it.
She nailed it.
First point of the game for Northern Kentucky's leading scorer. It is now 37-29 Oakland with about 1:41 in the second quarter.
Oakland's defense been able to corral her pretty well, holding her to 1 point, like you said. Here now, almost at half.
Yep. 90 seconds left. Maddie Skrupski goes up for 2. Hits the backboard and is off the mark, but there is a whistle blown. It'll be a foul on the North, so Skrupski's going to get a free throw attempt.
That's a blocking foul right there. That's a hard foul there. Good job drawing that, though. Landing hard, however. Let's see if she can capitalize here on these free throws.
Yep, she is 2 for 2 so far on the free throws. Let's see if she can make a 3 for 3. Here we go. Her first free throw is up, and it is good. Nice job there by Maddie Skrupski to make it 3 for 3 on her free throws. It is now 38-29. Her second free throw is now up, and it is good. Now it's a 10-point game. She's 4 for 4 on her free throws.
That's great right there. 4 for 4 on the free throws right there. Oakland's coach going to be happy about that.
All right, they're pressed up right now as Northern Kentucky throws the ball in. Calissa Lacey has it. Gives it to Maya Meredith, who goes up for 2. It is now 39-31 Oakland. Meanwhile, fast break there for the Golden Grizzlies. You got Alexis Johnson goes up and knocks down a Norris. I believe that was... Oh, that's Kennedy Eagle that was down.
That was a travel right there by Oakland. I called for the ball. It could have gone either way, but it looked like she traveled on that attempt there. Hard follow, too.
All right, Northern Kentucky has the ball back. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Kylie Davis has it for the Norse. Crosses midcourt. She's got McCormick on her. Gives it to Calissa Lacey, who gives it to Noelle Hubert. Gives it back to Lacey, who gives it back to Davis, who then gives it over to Maya Meredith. She's got Johnson and Abizam on her. Abizam tries to rip it out of her arm.
It's like a jump ball. That was a great job there by... Great job there.
Nice defense there by Abizam.
The jump ball went to Oakland's way as they do have the arrow now. They did at least, but now they're going to have the ball here, see what they can do here. With 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter, about 25 on the shot clock as they come at half court here.
Up by 8 right now is the Golden Grizzlies. Markai McCormick hands it off to Maddie Skorupski. Heads over to the right perimeter, who goes back to the left. She's got Ego right on her. Hurls it over to Kennedy Montu for 3. Just off the mark.
Oh, she had a wide open shot there. I'm surprised that they didn't win.
Oh, nice block there by Skorupski with a nice save by Skorupski. Gives it to Alexis Johnson for the layup, and it is good.
Great defensive effort. Is just able to find the net there. Get your hands up, get the ball away, swat away for a 2-point play.
41-31 Oakland. 14 seconds left in the first half. 10 seconds now. 41-31. 10-point lead for the Golden Grizzlies. That was Noelle Hubert who gives it to Kylie Davis, who goes up for 3. Just misses. Hits the buzzer. Just as the buzzer goes off.
That was a deep ball, and they did not find its mark there, Noah. No, it did not.
No, it did not. Anyways, that is the end of the first half. Oakland is up 41-31. That was a fantastic job there by the Golden Grizzlies.
They were able to capitalize there on that turnover by Northern Kentucky. Get that layup. Great effort. They've been showing great effort. All around so far. Both sides of the ball, offense and defense. They've been rebounding the ball very well. So let's see what they do here in the second half. They stay confident. And they stick to what their game plan is. It looks like they've been shooting the ball well, so they want to keep doing that.
Also, another thing I was about to say was the free throws. They've been doing exceptionally well with that.
But they have been shooting the ball, the free throw ball pretty well. So.
Yeah, Maddie Skorupski was 4 for 4. And Mary Mabizem is 2 for 2. And Alexis Johnson is also 2 for 2. Leading scorers for the Golden Grizzlies has been Alexis Johnson at 14 and Brooke Quarles-Daniels at 12. Oh, no, Markai McCormick at 12. My bad. Meanwhile, for the Northern Kentucky Norse, their leading scorer is Kennedy Ego at 7, Kylie Davis at 5, and Carter McCrae at 4. You guys will be taking a break for halftime. This has been 88.3 FM. I'm Noah Stalker here with Jacob Vistorak. And we'll be right back. It's 88.3 FM, your home for OU basketball.
Welcome, everybody, to the Golden Grizzlies halftime show. Golden Grizzlies up big, up by 10, 41-31 over the Northern Kentucky Norse in their first game of the Horizon League portion of the season. Leading scorers for the Golden Grizzlies, 14 points for Alexis Johnson on 5 for 8 from the floor, 2 of 4 from 3, and making 2 of 2 free throws. She has 3 rebounds and a steal as well. Not far behind is Markai McCormick, 12 points on 5 of 11 and 2 of 4 from deep. Meanwhile, for Northern Kentucky, leading scorer is only 7 points for Kennedy Ego, who was 3 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from deep, and has not been able to take any free throws. And free throws have been a big part of the game so far. Golden Grizzlies overall, 8 of 9 from the stripe, while Northern Kentucky is 1 of 6, and all 6 of those free throws were taken by Kamari Mitchell-Steen. And taking you around the Horizon League scoreboard, we got 2 more games going on at the same time as the one you have been listening to. Over to Wright State against Youngstown State. Wright State's up big with 2:50 left in the third quarter. 53-44. Wright State with the 9-point lead. Leading scorers in that game, Alexis Hutchinson, 21 points on an efficient 7 of 11 from the floor and 7 of 7 from the stripe as well. Going over to the Penguins side, Malia Magestro, 20 points, 6 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, and made all 6 free throws along with 5 rebounds, which leads the Penguins team. Another game going on is IUPUI against Robert Morris University. Few seconds left before halftime. Score is a low one, 31-23. Robert Morris with the lead. Leading scorers for that game are 12 points by Simone Morris. 5 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 2 from deep. And for IUPUI, no players cracked more than 6 points, and that 6 points was scored by Jalea Johnson. 2 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 4 from the stripe. So that's been a quick tour around the Horizon League. We'll take a break here and get you back to the second half of the Golden Grizzlies against the Northern Kentucky Norse. Once again, Oakland is up 41-31, up by 10 over Northern Kentucky at the Arena. We'll be right back on WXOU Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to 88.3 FM, WXOU The Grizz, your home for OU basketball. We are just about to get started with the second half of this women's basketball matchup between the Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky North. Right now, Oakland is up by 10, 41-31.
Northern Kentucky's going to get the ball here to start the second half, see what they do here. Out of the break, let's see what coaching adjustments they made at halftime. As they have they're down by 10 points. Not a bad, they're not down by much, but it's still a good deficit they're down by. But they still have a whole lot of basketball to be played still.
Kylie Davis starts it off for the Norse. Goes up for two, and it is good. It'll be 41-33 Oakland.
That's a good start right there by Northern Kentucky. That's what they want coming out of break.
All right, Oakland has the ball now. In the near corner is Alexis Johnson, who tries to hurl it over to Brooke Quarles-Daniels, but is intercepted by the Norse as Kylie Davis, who's got it. Well, there's a scuffle for the ball between North Kentucky and Oakland. That was Carter McCrae of the Norse and Alexis Johnson of the Golden Grizzlies.
Looks like that was a kickball violation by Oakland. Northern Kentucky's going to get the ball back here, inbounding the ball, so they can get out of this.
Yep. Kamari Mitchell-Steen gets the ball. She gives it to Carter McCrae, who puts it up for two and gets the and one. So it will be 41-35 Oakland.
Well, I will say this has been a good start.
It's like
30
not as much of a good start for the Golden Grizzlies, but is a good start for the Norse.
Northern Kentucky just 30 seconds in has, good amount of points on the board here. As it's 41-35, and with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Carter McCrae on the and one.
Missed a 3-point play there, so it's going to be a 2-point play. Still good.
Carter McCrae on the and one is no good. Meanwhile, Oakland has the ball. Brooke Quarles-Daniels heaves it over to Makaya McCormick, who goes in for three. Now it's a 44-35 ball game for the Golden Grizzlies. Job there by McCormick. Meanwhile, McCrae has the ball for the Norse. Goes up for the layup, but it does not go in.
Looks like Oakland was called for the ball.
Yep, there's going to be a foul on the Golden Grizzlies. So it will be a free throw attempt for Northern Kentucky. It'll be Carter McCrae with the free throw attempt.
Another free throw attempt. Only a minute into this half. A lot's been happening so far.
Although so far they have not been doing so good on the free throws. And it shows right there that the first free throw is no good for Northern Kentucky. Carter McCrae is 0 for 1 right now. Her second free throw is up, and it is good. She's 1 for 2 on free throws. It is now 44-36 Oakland with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it to start for the Grizzlies. Tosses it to Linda Von Schaik, who then tosses it herself to Markaya McCormick. Looks for a lane. Tries to heave it to Von Schaik, but is intercepted by Kylie Davis.
Another turnover by Oakland. That's very costly.
Meanwhile, Davis has Von Schaik in her shadow. Gives it to Kennedy Igo. Goes up for two and is good.
Timeout by Oakland right here. The coach is going to want to talk it over.
Yep, there'll be a timeout there for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Meanwhile, this game break is brought to you by the power of college radio. Are you tired of the same old songs on the radio? Look for something fresh and exciting? Well, look no further than your local college radio station. College radio is where the magic happens, where undiscovered talent shines, and where you can tune in for the next big thing in music, news, sports, and entertainment. From indie rock to hip-hop, from thought-provoking discussions to groundbreaking interviews, college radio is the heartbeat of creativity and diversity. So turn that dial and embrace the power of college radio. Your ears will thank you. We head back into the game. Right now it's 44-38 Oakland with 8:37 left in the third quarter. And as the first couple minutes have gone by, it looked like it's been North Kentucky the whole way through.
It really has. They've been drawing these fouls here. Was able to shoot that free throw right there, but Oakland turned the ball over now. They have more than 10 turnovers in the game right now, and that's 2 in the second half with only a minute and 30 seconds gone. So that's not good for the Golden Grizzlies. They have capitalized on that three ball once again. They've been shooting the three ball pretty well so far, but they've been, I will not say sloppy, but they have been turning the ball over a good amount a lot this game, and it continues to happen in the second half. So it's going to be interesting what happens here with these adjustments here coming out of the timeout.
There's been a lot of instances where a player goes tries to throw the ball from one side of the perimeter to the other.
Yes.
And it has resulted 9 times out of 10 in a very costly turnover.
Yeah.
That has turned into points for the Norse.
They try to force possession. They try to force possession inside the key. And they try to get automatic points out of that. And you can't you got to stay focused, stay determined sometimes. You don't want to turn the ball over. It's a close game now, 44-38 here at the break. So, in close games like this, they can go either way with sloppy turnovers like that. You got to capitalize on mistakes, if you're the other team, like Northern Kentucky just did. They have the last few times. So, Oakland's got to clean that up coming out of here, the timeout.
Hopefully Coach Deanna Richard is able to adjust to what's been going on so far these past minute and a half so they can get back on track to how they were in the first half.
First-year head coach. I'm excited to see what she does here.
We'll give more time to talk it over. Meanwhile, the leading scorers for both teams, for your Golden Grizzlies, it is Markiah McCormick with 15, Alexis Johnson with 4, and then Kennedy Montu with 5. So it's been very top-heavy. Markiah McCormick and Alexis Johnson, the only ones have hit double-digit points. Meanwhile, for the Northern Kentucky Norse, no one has hit double digits so far for them, but their leading scorer is Kennedy Igo with 9, Carter McRae in second with 7, as well as Kylie Davis with 7, and then Gabby Razano and Noelle Hubert with 6. As play is resumed, it is Oakland ball. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it. She's got Alexis Johnson to the right, who she passes it to under the left perimeter, and then gives it to Linda Von Schaik, who then tosses it to Markiah McCormick. There's another heave over to Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Gives it to Von Schaik, who tosses it back to McCormick. Goes up for the finger roll, and it is good. 46-38 Oakland. 8:14 left in the third quarter.
That was a good shot right there. Well, the Golden Grizzlies offense.
Alrighty, Northern Kentucky has the ball back now. Kylie Davis gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Charges into Markiah McCormick, gets to 2, and is now 46-40. It's now a 6-point lead for Oakland.
The back-to-back second half right here. A lot of scoring.
Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it, gives to Markiah McCormick, goes up for 3, and it is no good. It spins around in the rim, but it goes out instead of in. Meanwhile, on the fast break is the Norse. Kennedy Igo has it, who gives it to Gabby Razano, who gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen, who lays it up, but doesn't get it. But the rebound by Makari she wrestles it away from Miriam Abizam as there is a stoppage of play.
Looks like a jump ball. Going to go Oakland's way right here.
Nope, it's going to be a pass in for the Golden Grizzlies. Linda Von Schaik is going to be passing it in.
Good effort right there.
Daniels.
Good effort right there by the Golden Grizzlies. Let's see what they do here in offense. As they come here at half court, passes the ball.
Right, gives it to Lex Johnson has it. Looking for a lane, gives it to Markiah McCormick, who gives it back to the Johnson, charges up into the paint, goes up for 2 on the floater, and it is good. 48-40 Oakland.
I will say McCormick's having a great game. Second half right here, as she has 17 points. That was Johnson actually 16.
Yeah, Coach
Johnson
Richard,
scoring.
Coach Richard did make some good adjustments right there. Offense is back on track. Unfortunately, now it's Northern Kentucky ball on the stoppage of play. Kylie Davis passes it in to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Crosses midcourt. Got Markiah McCormick on her. Heads over to the left perimeter. Gives it to Kylie Davis for 3, and it is nothing but net. She drains it from downtown. It is now 48-43 Oakland.
That was just a great shot right there by Davis. Very good form, able to capitalize on that 3-ball.
Quarles-Daniels passes it to Alexis Johnson. Looking for it. And then there's another stoppage to play. Looks like it's going to be Northern Kentucky ball again.
Yeah, Johnson was called for traveling right there, actually.
All right, Kylie Davis passes it in to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Paces her way over to the midline. Passes it to Kylie Davis. McCormick is... Oh! Looked like there's a little miscommunication there for the Golden Grizzlies. McCormick runs right into one of the North. That was Mitchell-Steen that was ran into?
Yeah, she was called for the charge. And they were looking for a call there for a double dribble there, and they didn't get the call. They're not happy about that one.
Yeah, McCormick was not happy about that. She was yelling at somebody. It looked like it was yelling at the ref. Meanwhile, she is subbed out for Maddie Skorupski. All right. Mitchell's team passes it in to Moceri, or McCray. Meanwhile, Davis goes up for three again, and it is good.
That's her second straight made three right there.
48-46 Oakland. Northern Kentucky has cut this lead down bit by bit.
They have. They've been playing great basketball the second half. They've been capitalizing on Oakland's turnovers and sloppy play.
Skorupski has it now. Gives it to Alexis Johnson, who passes it to Von Schaik on the left perimeter. Looking for something. Von Schaik goes up for two. Goes off the rim. Meanwhile, Von Schaik, and looks like Kenny Go get into it. Now we got a little scuffle there, right there.
That just shows a...
Looked like Von Schaik was saying something to her. Couldn't tell what. I couldn't read her lips, but it probably wasn't anything good.
That was a tough tangle up right there. A little misunderstanding. That's how basketball is. These two fierce opponents going at it in the Horizon League play. It's always tough in this league.
Looks like there's another timeout called by the Golden Grizzlies. Taking a short break here right now. It is 48-46 Oakland. With 5:55 left in the third quarter, you're listening to 88.3 FM WXOU The Grizz, your home for OU basketball. Alrighty, welcome back. This is 88.3 FM WXOU The Grizz, your home for OU basketball. And this women's matchup is 48-46 the Oakland Golden Grizzlies against the Northern Kentucky Norse with 5:55 left in the third quarter.
Northern Kentucky has cut down this lead now to 2 points as they were down by 10 at the half, and now they're back to 2 points here, and they're discussing something there at the break as there was a hard foul. Discussing what it is, I do not know yet, but we'll see what happens here. But Northern Kentucky has turned the ball over 14 times to Oakland's 12, so let's see what happens here.
While they're discussing it, let's go over the scoring leaders right now for both teams. For the Oakland Golden Grizzlies, their top three scorers have been Markiah McCormick at 17, Alexis Johnson at 16, and Kennedy Manchu at 5. Meanwhile, for the Norse, at 13 points is Kylie Davis. 9 points is Kennedy Igo, and at 7 is Carter McCray. And it looks like Maddie Skorupski will be getting a free throw attempt.
And it might have been a technical foul there committed by Northern Kentucky, as there's no one around her, and she is shooting by herself here for this free throw attempt.
All right.
This is the first one.
It goes up, and it is no good. She was perfect so far coming up to this. She was 4 for 4. Now it's 4 for 5. Let's see her try again. It's up, and it is good. That makes her 5 for 6 on free throws. 49-46 Oakland.
Shooting the free throw ball as it brings her to just one miss in the line for the game, so that's good.
All right, Skorupski's going to be passing the ball in for the Golden Grizzlies now. Gives it to Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Heads up on the right side, gives it to Miriam Beeson, who gives it back to Daniels, who gives it to Linda Von Schaik on the right perimeter, who then passes it back to the middle to Miriam Beeson. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Rushing over is Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Charges on the right side, goes up for the layup. Banks off the bottom of the rim as there's a stoppage of play. Looks like it will be a foul on the Norse.
That was a push right there by the Norse. As the Golden Grizzlies will shoot more free throws here, 2 at the line.
All right. This will be Brooke Quarles-Daniels' first free throw attempt of the game. First attempt is up, and it is good. They have been doing phenomenal on these free throw attempts. Like everyone, or just about everyone who's attempted so far for the Golden Grizzlies. 50-46 Oakland. Brooke Quarles-Daniels will be on her second free throw attempt. Goes up, and it is good. Nice job there by Brooke Quarles-Daniels. It is now 51-46 Oakland. 5:36 left in the third quarter.
Those are her first points of the game. They're Oakland's leading scorer on the season. She's got her first 2 points there with those free throws.
Both teams haven't gone. Both their leading scorers got their points off of free throws, or their first points, that is. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Kennedy Igo has it now. Gives it to Allison Bassier, who gives it to Kylie Davis. Looking for something. Looking for an opening. Going back and forth on the midcourt. Heads over to the right perimeter, gives it to Igo, who charges up into Skorupski, who loses the ball and then goes out of bounds.
Just lost the ball there to the Norse. And now looks like Oakland's going to get the ball here out of the inbound.
I would assume
Actually, it looks like Oakland might have tipped the ball, and now they're going to retain possession. Northern Kentucky is.
It looked like she just lost it right there, like it went right out of her hands.
Oakland might have grazed that ball as it went out of bounds.
Kylie Davis gives it to Kennedy Igo. Banks off the rim, and but it is off the mark. Oakland has the ball now. It is Brooke Quarles-Daniels who passes it to Maddie Skorupski, who gives it back to Quarles-Daniels for the layup. Nice job, and she gets the and one.
Draws the foul, gets up a little bit of swagger on that. Is going to shoot one free throw for that good attempt at drawing the foul.
53-46 Oakland. Meanwhile, there's an and one attempt for Brooke Quarles-Daniels. If you can make it 3 for 3 on the free throws.
That's why she's the leading scorer of the team, making those hard baskets count.
Nice. It goes up, and it is good. 54-46 Oakland, 4:57 left in the third quarter. Kennedy Igo passes it to Kylie Davis, who gives it back to Igo. Gives it back to Davis. Gives it back to Igo.
Good passing.
A lot of passing as they head over to midcourt. Pass it over to Bassier, who gives it to Dazano. Spins around on Quarles-Daniels, gives it to Kylie Davis. Zigzagging around in the paint.
That was a good rebound right there by the Golden Grizzlies, getting a fast break here on offense.
And Devon Scheik has it as there's a stoppage of play.
Oh, that looked like a travel there by Oakland.
And that's highly unfortunate. It'll be Northern Kentucky ball now. All right, Macy Blevins will be in for the pass-in. Giving it to Kylie Davis. Pressed up on her is Alexis Johnson. Gives it back to Macy Blevins, who has Skorupski on her. Charges past midcourt into the paint, goes up for the layup, and it is good. 54-48 now for the Golden Grizzlies.
She's going to get an one free throw out of this as Oakland was called for the charge there. We're blocking, mind you.
This will be Macy Blevins' first free throw attempt of the game. Right. Looks like Amira Mabizan is being subbed out for Cam Grant as Macy Blevins goes for her first free throw. Free throw, it goes up and it is no good. Oakland has the ball now. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it, charges up, lost it over to Linda Von Scheik, who goes up for the layup. She passes it to Cam Grant, who goes up and doesn't get the shot off. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Kalissa Lacey has it, floats it up for two, and it is good. 54-51 now. Oakland has a 3-point lead.
And this is a choppy game so far. Very competitive game we have here in the arena.
Yep, Quarles-Daniels has it on the left perimeter. Got Macy Blevins guarding her. Tosses it to Maddie Skorupski. Circles back. Trying to make a move. Goes up, and it is spins off the rim, but doesn't go in. But Brooke Quarles-Daniels has the rebound. And it looks like she will get the foul.
She drew the foul on that one.
She drew the foul, yes.
She now should be shooting 2 free throws. That's what good competitors do. They go for the ball, draw the foul, and now she should be shooting 2 free throws here.
Yep. She is 3 for 3 on the free throws right now. See if she can make it a 4 for 4. First one is up, and it banks off the left side and does not go in.
A tough miss there.
All right, let's see if she can redeem the second one. Going up, and it is good. Bounces off the rim a few times, but in the end it goes right in. And that's now 55-51 Oakland. Meanwhile, pressed up is Alexis Johnson on Macy Blevins. Gives it to Allison Bassier, who charges up for 2. Hits the bottom of the rim.
Looks like that shot was blocked right there.
The little scrum going on there from Carter McRae. Meanwhile, someone threw the ball. It hit one of the players by the looks of it.
Oh, it was just a 3-point attempt after the play and hit someone on the top of the head now.
Ooh.
Another free throw attempt here.
Yep, looks like it's going to be Carter McRae on the free throw attempt. So far, McRae has not made a free throw attempt.
Missed that first one right
Oh,
there.
no, she's 1 for 3 on free throw attempts. So let's see what she does here. Got 2 Norse back on their defensive end. Goes up and it is no good. They get the rebound though, and McCray gets the 2 points. It's now 51-53 Oakland. Meanwhile, Corals Daniels has the ball now. Passes midcourt, gives it to looking at Alexis Johnson, gives it to Maddie Skorupski, who gives it to Cam Grant. Has Alexis Johnson right behind her. Tries to get open. Meanwhile, Brooke Corals Daniels charges up for the layup, and it is good.
That was a nice move right there, a little tap in right there.
57-53 Oakland, 2:43 left in the third quarter. Northern Kentucky has it now. Carter McCray has it on the far end. Gives it to Macy Blevins.
Well, the defense just fell apart on that one. She just drove in for the easy layup.
57-55 now. Brooks Corals Daniels with power gives it to Linda Von Schaik for 3, and it's just off the mark. Rebound there for Corals Daniels. It goes in, but the whistle was blown beforehand, so the play is dead. Looks like it'll be Oakland ball. Meanwhile, Cam Grant is being subbed out for Madison Royal Davis.
Yeah, shooting 2 free throws. There's been a lot of free throws this game.
There have been, especially with Brooke Corals Daniels. This has to be her 5th free throw attempt.
Half of her points have come from the free throw line.
Yeah. Meanwhile, her first attempt is up, hits the rim twice, and is no good. Let's see what she does with her second attempt. All right, she's ready. Goes up, and it is also no good. Northern Kentucky gets the rebound. Meanwhile, Alexis Johnson pressed up on Kennedy Igo. Flings it to Kylie Davis. Heads over to the near side. Trying to find an opening with Corals Daniels on her, and she ties the game up. It is now 57 apiece. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Oakland has it. Brooke Corals Daniels on the fast break, charges up, passes it to Maddie Skorupski, goes up for 3, and it is no good.
Oakland has not shot the ball well in the second half.
Nice steal there by Brooke Corals Daniels, and she gets it right there. Nice job. 59-57 Oakland.
Great capitalization right there by Oakland.
Nice forced turnover there. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Madison Royal Davis on top of Macy Blevins.
Defense falls apart once again. They're right there in the key zone for an easy layup by Northern Kentucky.
Debbie Resino with the layup. It's now 59-59 each. Nice. Grubsky passes it to Alexis Johnson, who goes for a 3.
Oakland is not shooting the 3 ball well in the second half. They were doing very well with that. The first half, no longer shooting the ball well.
Kennedy Igo gives it to Kylie Davis. Goes up for 2, hits the rim, just off the mark, gives the rebound, and it heads out of bounds.
Now, Oakland has not been rebounding the ball well either. They've shot the ball well in the first half. They shot the 3 ball well in the first half. They rebounded very well, but now here in the second half, as it's tied, their lead collapsed. They've done none of that. They haven't shot the 3 ball well. They haven't got back on defense. Allowed open layups by Northern Kentucky, and now let's see what they do here out of the inbound.
All right, Kylie Davis is passing it in for the Norse. Tries to give it to Kennedy Igo. Jasmine Dupree-Hebert knocks it out, but it looks like it'll be a foul on the Golden Grizzlies. It'll be a free throw attempt for the Norse. It'll be Kennedy Igo with the free throw attempt. See if this will give Northern Kentucky their first lead since the beginning of the first quarter.
Free throw attempt here by Northern Kentucky.
All right, here goes their first attempt. Goes up, and it is good. It is now 60-59 Northern Kentucky.
Oakland's lead just completely collapsed there. Now they're down by 1.
All right. Second attempt is up, and it is good. It is now 61-59. Oakland's down by 2 with a little over a minute left in the third quarter. Let's see what they can do to take the lead back. Jasmine Dupree-Hebert has it on the left perimeter, gives it to Skorupski. Thinks about shooting, but then goes over to the right side, charges up into the middle, and it goes just off the rim.
Good draw on the foul right there.
So she'll be going in for her free throw attempt. Like you said, there's been a lot of free throw attempts, especially like last game too against Toledo. There was combined 64 free throw attempts for both teams.
That's a lot. 64 is a lot of free throws combined.
I don't know exactly what the combined is right now for this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's up in like the 20s or the 30s.
Maybe nearing that.
Anyway, Skorupski's going to be up for the Golden Grizzlies. She's been doing phenomenal with these free throws, so let's see if she can keep it up, keep the momentum going. First free throw is up, and it is good.
Good shot there.
Cuts the lead down to only 1 for the Norse. Sees you can tie it up here with this second free throw attempt. Skorupski puts it up, and it is good. Nice job. It is now a tie game, 61 apiece.
2 for 2 right there on the free throw line.
Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Kylie Davis has it for the Northern Kentucky Norse. Jasmine Hebert guarding her right now. Gives it to Calissa Lacey, who gives it to Macy Blevins, who's up in the paint. Alexis Johnson right behind, or Madison Royal Davis right behind her. Goes up for 2, bounces off the rim a couple times. Rebounded by the Golden Grizzlies. Royal Davis tries to keep it in bounds, but is a whistle blown.
But she fell down out of bounds with the ball. Good effort, though, by her and her teammates trying to get the ball, rest of the ball away from Northern Kentucky.
All right, Kylie Davis is passing in for the Norris. Meanwhile, gives it to Carter McRae, who goes up for 2. It is now 63-61 Northern Kentucky with 27 seconds left in the third quarter.
Time winding down here in the second half. We'll see what Oakland does with less than 20 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. Let's see what they draw up.
Jasmine Dupree-Heber has it, gives it to Maddie Skorupski. Tries to cross over Calissa Rice. 8 seconds left. Skorupski goes up for 2, hits the edge of the rim. It goes just off the mark. Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Kylie Davis has it. Goes up for a buzzer beater. And it is no good, just right of the backboard.
Well, no, we have a game on our hands now, as Northern Kentucky leads by 2 here in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be interesting to see what Oakland draws up out of the break here in the fourth quarter. So we shall see.
Yeah, let's see what Deanna Richard could do for the Golden Grizzlies. They've been up this entire game, mostly. But this will be the first time, well, the second time basically this game that they'll be down. Anyways, it is the end of the third quarter. The score is 63 Norse, 61 Golden Grizzlies. We'll be taking a short break here. This has been Noah Stalker here with Jacob Virostick. This is 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball.
Welcome to the Golden Grizzlies quarter break. It's Giovanni Moceri here in studio as Oakland has lost the lead to the Northern Kentucky Norse after coming out of halftime up by 10. The lead is now in favor of the Northern Kentucky Norse by 2 as the score is 63-61. Golden Grizzlies, for the catch-up that Northern Kentucky has had, Oakland has been 1 of 5 from their last field goals and 1 of 8 from their past 3-point attempts, allowing Northern Kentucky to get back in this game. Quick stats for you guys. Leading the scoring for the Northern Kentucky is Kaylee Davis, scoring 15 with 6 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3. Is big time for Northern Kentucky in this comeback. 3 steals on top of that. For the Golden Grizzlies, Markiah McCormick maintains the lead in scoring with 17 points, 7 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 6 from range. Alexis Johnson with 16 as well, 6 of 10 from the floor, and 2 of 5 from deep, making both free throws. And as we mentioned at halftime, free throws were favoring the Golden Grizzlies by a lot. Starting to close the gap just a little bit. Golden Grizzlies are 15 of 20 from the free throw line, and Northern Kentucky is 5 of 14. So at least they're getting to the line a little bit more to close the gap for Northern Kentucky. We'll send you back to the blacktop for Noah and Jacob to finish this game off. In the fourth quarter, Golden Grizzlies are going to have to get that lead back to finish this game to get their first Horizon League win of the year. Northern Kentucky up by 2, 63-61 on WXOU Sports.
All right, welcome back, everyone. You're listening to 88.3 FM, WXOU The Grizz, your home for OU basketball. As we come back, it is 63-61 Northern Kentucky to start the fourth quarter. They have the ball as well. Kylie Davis has it. Gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Goes up for 2, and it is good. It's now 65-61 Northern Kentucky.
They've been capitalizing with those shots there in the paint. Good shot by Northern Kentucky as we'll get the ball back here right on top of the key.
All right, Brooke Pearls-Daniels has it for the Golden Grizzlies. Heaves it over to Alexis Johnson, who then charges up into the paint, goes up for two. Just off the mark. Rolls around on the rim.
Those shots have not been falling here in the second half.
Meanwhile, Norris have the ball. Kennedy Igo has it, gives it to Carter McRae. Has Miriam Beeson right up in her, trying to find an opening. Passes it to Kylie Davis, goes for three, no good. Oakland has it now. Brooke Rose-Daniels has it, gets to Makai McCormick for three. Bang! There we go. Nice job there by Makai McCormick.
Great shot there, McCormick. Finding her mark, finding the rhythm that they did in the first quarter. Great shot by McCormick.
That's the lead down the one. 65-64 Northern Kentucky. 8:56 left in the game. Norris have the ball right now. Kylie Davis has it, two. Kamari Mitchell-Steen gives it to Kennedy Igo. Back to Kamari Steen all the way from one end to the other.
Great pass.
Keeps it over
great
to
pass.
Macy Blevins. Passes to Kylie Davis. Goes up for a three of her own. It's the left edge of the rim, but it is no good. Miriam Beeson wrestling the ball out of Carter McRae there as the whistle blows.
That's going to be Northern Kentucky ball. Actually, they were called for a foul there for a grab. It looks like
Beeson looks shaken up there.
Her leg, like her quad, might be a cramp here as she is limping on the court.
Looks like we're going to get an injury timeout here. Beeson is limping her way off the court. Meanwhile, Madison Royal Davis will be subbing in for her as she, as the trainers go look at her knee or her quad, whatever is ailing her right now at the moment.
Looks like her upper quad right there.
All right, as play resumes, now there's a whistle blown. Right as play resumes, a whistle blows.
It's been a lot of that today.
Looks like it's going to be a free throw attempt for the Norse.
Another free throw attempt here by Northern Kentucky. They have been able to capitalize on these mistakes by Oakland committing these penalties. So we'll see what happens here at the line.
Carter McRae on the free throw. First attempt is up, and it goes out, and then or goes out, or goes in, and then goes out.
Yep.
That's
what happened.
That's it.
In the now.
It hits the rim and goes out on her first attempt. Second free throw attempt goes up, and it is good. It's now 66-64 Northern Kentucky with about 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oakland's the ball now. Brooke Rose-Daniels has it. Positive to Makai McCormick. Looked like there was a little miscommunication, but she was able to corral the ball back in. Gives it to Linda Von Schaik. Gives it to Madison Royal Davis. Edges over to the right edge. Gives it to Makai McCormick. Goes for three, but it's no good. Macy Blevins gets it.
Missed that three-point ball right there.
Gives it to Carter McRae. Goes up for two. No good. Linda Von Schaik has it now.
They weren't. Northern Kentucky wasn't able to capitalize on that fast break, which they've been doing all game, as they have.
Brooke Rose-Daniels has it for the Golden Grizzlies, looking for an opportunity. Nice move right there by Rose-Daniels. Goes up for two. Draws a foul, but doesn't get the points, but she gets a free throw attempt now.
Two free throws coming here for Oakland. Let's see if they can capitalize on this mistake by the Norse. We'll see what happens.
There's 4 fouls there for Kylie Davis.
Yep.
There's been a lack of discipline on both sides of the ball.
There has been a lot of turnovers here in the second half, with both teams turning the ball over and creating, moments for them to get on a fast break and score. But Northern Kentucky on that fast break that last time, they did not score on that, and they Oakland got the ball back. And that's where we are now, with the 2 free throws coming up here in a minute.
Here comes the first attempt for Brooke Rose-Daniels, who's been doing phenomenal as well on the free throws. Her first attempt is up and good. Makes her 5 for 8 on free throws this game. Okay, let's see her second attempt. Up, and it is good. 6 for 9 on free throws.
That makes it a tie game here. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Kamari Mitchell-Steen gives it to Kennedy Igo. Passes it back to Mitchell-Steen. Looking for a lane. Alexis Johnson's on top of her. Nice steal there by Makai McCormick. Fast break there for the Golden Grizzlies. Gives it to Brooke Rose-Daniels. And it hits the rim and it goes off, but there's a whistle blown.
Although she draws the foul there on the layup attempts.
And it looks like it's going to be another free throw attempt for the Golden Grizzlies. Or no, or is it going to be a pass in?
No, it'll be a free throw attempt here.
Free throw.
Another free throw attempt. Another chance to go up.
This will be the 37th free throw attempt combined this game. Brooke Rose-Daniels makes it 7-10 for herself.
That gives the Golden Grizzlies a lead by 1. We'll see what happens here at the second attempt.
13 points for Oakland's leading scorer. Second free throw is up and good. 8 for 11 on free throws, 14 points for Brooke Quarles-Daniels, while Oakland is up 68-66, 7.5 minutes left in the game. Northern Kentucky has the ball now. Kennedy Igo has it. McCormick tries for another steal. Gives it to Gabby Razano. Another steal there by Mekhi McCormick. Gives it to Alexis Johnson on the fast break. Goes up, and it is good. 70-66 now for the Golden Grizzlies.
Great job capitalizing on that steal on the fast break, making that shot fall right in. Nice layup there.
18 points for Alexis Johnson on the game. Right behind Mekhi McCormick's 20 points. Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball now. 7 minutes left. Kamari Mitchell-C has the ball as the whistle's blown. Looks like it's a foul on Alexis Johnson.
Another free throw attempt coming up here, Noah, as Northern Kentucky. Oh, no, actually, it's going to be an inbound ball. I'm so used to seeing these free throw attempts, so I just assumed it'd be another free throw.
I don't blame you, Jacob. Passing in for the Norse will be Kylie Davis. Meanwhile, Coach Novak is saying something to her.
Draw up a play of sorts.
To her team. Yep, trying to draw something up, trying to get this lead back. Right, gives it to Carter McCrae. Gives it back to Kylie Davis on the left perimeter. Passes it wide open as Kennedy Igo for three. And it's just off the mark. Hits the very front of the rim. Oakland has the ball now. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it. Passes midcourt. Has Von Schaik to her left. Has McCormick to her right. Gives it to Alexis Johnson on the near perimeter. Gives it to Linda Von Schaik, who goes up. And it is good right there. Nice job there by Linda Von Schaik. That's a three. 73-66 for the Golden Grizzlies.
That was a great three ball by Von Schaik. Oakland now up to a good lead, 73-66. With 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, they've been able to capitalize here with these mistakes by Northern Kentucky.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a timeout called. It's a media timeout. Anyways, our game break is brought to you in part by the focus towards transitioning to clean energy. In a world seeking sustainable solutions, clean energy takes center stage. Embrace renewable sources like solar and wind, reducing carbon emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. Clean energy isn't just an option, it's an imperative. Let's come together, harnessing the potential of innovation and build a greener, cleaner tomorrow. The choice is clear. Choose clean energy for a world that thrives. Anyways, we will be taking a break now. This has been 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. It's 73-66 Oakland with 6:31 left in the fourth quarter. Like I said, it's been your home for OU basketball. Welcome back from the media timeout. This is WXOU 88.3 FM, your home for OU basketball. As play resumes, Oakland's up 73-66 with 6.5 minutes left in the game. Kennedy Igo has it for the Norse, who goes up for two or three. I believe it was a three. Yeah, it was a three. So it's 73-69 Oakland. They have a 4-point lead on the Norse right now with about 6 minutes left in the game. And Devon Schaik goes for a three of her own. Hits the rim and it's off the mark.
That was just off the mark there.
That looks like it was going in too.
I thought it was.
Meanwhile, Northern Kentucky has the ball now. 6 minutes left in the game. Kennedy Igo has it on the left perimeter, trying to look for some opportunity for the Norse to come back. Kamari Mitchell-Steen has it now. McCormick is guarding her. Rushes up into the paint. Meanwhile, the whistle is blown. Looks like it will be called on Norse.
Looks like it, yeah. Actually, that might be on Oakland as...
Because it looked like McCormick was being pushed there.
Yeah. Well, that might be on Northern...
No, but it's going to be a free throw attempt for the Norse.
That's kind of confusing to me because it looked like they were pushed, but I guess that was called a defensive foul by OU.
Maria Mitchell-Steen will be shooting the free throws for the Norse. Her first attempt is up and no good.
See, late in the game here, you got to make those free throw attempts count because you're not going to get, well, you might get more. We've seen a lot of free throw attempts, so you probably will get a few more attempts here, but you got to make those count here in a close game like this. With 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
She's 1 for 7 on free throws, and now it's to be 1 for 8.
Good rebound there by Northern Kentucky, but 2 rebounds actually as they missed the free throws. 2 missed layups. They get the ball back.
Unfortunately goes out of bounds, though.
And Northern Kentucky's going to get the ball right back after those missed free throws. That's why I say rebounding is key to this game. Now they're going to get a chance at a 3-point, 2-point play right here.
All right, Kylie Davis will be throwing it in for the Norse. Gives it to Kamari Mitchell-Steen. Passes it back to Davis. Looking for an opening. Goes up for two, and it is good. 73-71 Oakland. 5:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Close game here, Noah. We'll see what happens here off this offensive break by Oakland.
Boros Daniels has it. Gives it to McCormick, who gives it to Devon Scheich. He charges up. Goes up for two. Bounces off the rim a few times, and it goes right in. 75-71 Oakland.
That was a tough shot right there by Van Scheich, able to maneuver through the defense on top of the paint and get that shot in.
Mitchell-Steen has it for the Norse, who gives it to McCray. Screen attempt there by Davis. Gives it to Rosano. Tries to pass to McCray, but is
Good
intercepted
steal
by the Grizzlies.
Good steal by...
That was Miriam Abizan with the steal. Kenny Montu had it and then passed it to Boros Daniels. And then gives it back to Montu. Rushes in. Tries to give it to Abizan, but unfortunately not in her vicinity, and it goes out of bounds.
Trying to make that pass work, just came right off the ball there, out of the reach. And now Northern Kentucky's going to get the ball back here with about 4 minutes and 39 seconds to play here. Oakland up 75-71 here in the arena. Beautiful Rochester Hills, Michigan. We love it here in Rochester Hills.
4-point lead for the Golden Grizzlies as the Norse pass midcourt. Kylie Davis has it for the Norse. Has two Golden Grizzlies on her. Tries and finds a pass. It's stolen by the Golden Grizzlies. That's Miriam Abizam. Gives it to Markiah McCormick. Looking for a lane. Trying to find somebody to give it to. Gives it to Boros Daniels. Rushes up into the paint. Goes up for two and is good. 77-71 now.
Good shot there by Boros Daniels, the Oakland lead scorer, as she has 16 points now here in the game.
4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Northern Kentucky has the ball, down by 6. McCray has it. Passes it to Kenny Igo. Rolls around the rim and it goes in for two. 77-73 now. Cuts the lead down to 4. Oakland has the ball now. Boros Daniels has it. Left side. Gives it to Alexis Johnson. Loses the ball but somehow recovers it. Mitchell-Steen goes for the steal, but Johnson's luckily able to recover. Gets to Devon Scheich. Backs up. Gives it to Boros Daniels. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Boros Daniels goes up for two. Off the mark. Tries to go for a rebound, but Northern Kentucky snags it.
That was just off the mark right there.
It looks like it'll be a foul, a travel on the Norse.
I think Northern Kentucky travel with the ball there, and Oakland's going to get the ball back here with about 3:17 to go in the quarter.
All right, Alexis Johnson will be passing it in for the Golden Grizzlies. Giving it to Markiah McCormick. Both of them are walking around to midcourt. Pass it to Johnson, who passes it back to McCormick. Gives it to Daniels, gives it back to Johnson. Johnson goes up for three. Bang! Let's go!
Great shot by Johnson on that three ball.
80-73 Oakland. Less than 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. Mitchell-Steen has it for the Norse. Goes over to the near side. As a whistle is blown.
Looks like they're going to be shooting some more free throws here, Noah.
There'll be a foul on Linda Von Scheich from the Golden Grizzlies, so it'll be a free throw attempt for Northern Kentucky. It'll be Kamari Mitchell-Steen on the free throw attempt. She has not been doing well in the free throws. She's 1 for 8 so far.
Well, she does not.
She goes up and it is good. Now she's 2 for 9. Just to think, if she made like half of those free throws, they wouldn't be in this situation.
No. That's why I say free throw wins games here. So we'll see what happens here in their second attempt.
Her second attempt goes up, and it is good. And now she cuts the lead down to 5. 80-75 Oakland.
Close game here.
It is very close. 2:46 left in the game. Oakland needs to find a way to keep the ball, or have ball control for just about the entire game. Linda Von Scheich has it now for the Grizzlies. Shuffles over to Alexis Johnson, who gives it to Brooke Boros Daniels. Charges up, knocks over Mitchell-Steen. Goes up for the rebound is Maria Mabizan, who gets it, and the and one. 82-75 Golden Grizzlies.
Great effort there by Abizam. drawing the foul and getting a 2-point play.
Nice rebound there, as well as drawing the foul. She'll now get a free throw attempt to make it. Hopefully, she can make it an 83-75 game, or an 81-75 game.
That was a good 82-75. That was a good shot there by
Beeson.
Beeson.
Took a minute to get the score up, so hopefully she can make it an 83-75 game. Her free throws up, and it is good. Nice job there by Beeson. It is now 83-75. They got an 8-point lead on the Norse with 2:23 left in the fourth quarter. Hopefully they can keep it up. Macy Blevins has it for the Norse, gives it to Carter McCrae, who hands it off to Kylie Davis for 3, and is no good. Oakland has the ball now. Brooke Coles-Daniels has it on the left side, heads over to left midcourt. Surveying the paint. It's to Markiah McCormick. Giving it to Alexis Johnson, who gives it to Brooke Coles-Daniels. She's got Macy Blevins on top of her. Tries to pass it to Miriam Beeson as the whistle is blown.
So we got stoppage of play here. A foul maybe on Northern Kentucky, looks like. As Oakland's going to get the inbound ball here.
Looks like it'll be an inbound pass for Oakland. Brooke Coles-Daniels will be doing it. Will be doing the honors. Heaves it over to Von Schaik. Passes it to Markiah McCormick. Looking for an opening. On the near corner. Shuffles over to the near perimeter. Goes up for 3. Banks off the rim. And Northern Kentucky gets the rebound. 1:30 left in the game.
Not much time left. Time is ticking.
Kamari Mitchell-Steen goes up.
Draws the foul there.
Yeah, charges of Markiah McCormick. Draws up a foul. Looks like it will be a pass-in for the Norse. Or no, this will be another free throw attempt for the Golden Grizzlies. Kamari Mitchell-Steen will be doing the honors.
Made the first shot there with about 1:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Time is running down for both teams.
Right. Second free throw attempt is up and is good. It's now 83-77 Oakland.
Now we'll see what Oakland does here with less than 1:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. I mean, we have not much time left and not much game left here.
All right, McCormick has the ball now. Northern Kentucky's pressed up on everyone. Coles-Daniels has it now, gives it to Linda Von Schaik. Passes it to Alexis Johnson. Gives it to Markiah McCormick. Trying to think of something. Gives it to Alexis Johnson. 1:10 left in the fourth. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Coles-Daniels goes in.
Ooh.
Looks like
fell down hard there.
Kenny Igo gets fouled there. And it will be a free throw attempt for the Golden Grizzlies.
We'll see what Oakland, if she makes these 3 free throws right here, that'll put the game to a more higher advantage for them, keeping the ball away from Northern Kentucky and getting the lead, keeping the lead, I should say.
Noah Hubert is subbing in for Allison Bassier of the Norse. First free throw attempt for Coles-Daniels, banks off the rim, no good. Here comes her second attempt. The ref gives her the ball. Stance is ready, goes up, and is no good. Rebound by Alexis Johnson. There's another violation there from Kylie Davis.
As Oakland's going to get one more shot here to put that lead up a little bit more.
So Brooke Coles-Daniels will get a third free throw attempt now. See if she can make it an 8-point game. Goes up and it hits the rim once again, but doesn't go in.
That's 3 straight missed free throws. That's not good for the Golden Grizzlies.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Oakland's up 83-77. Looks like Madison Royal Davis will be subbing in.
Northern Kentucky's going to be able to shoot 2 free throws here to get them closer to the Oakland Golden Grizzlies lead here.
All right, first free throw for Hubert is up and good. It's 83-78 now.
No shots count here late in the game with 1:04 to go.
Here comes Hubert's second free throw attempt. Up and good. 83-79 Oakland.
Substitutions being made here by both teams.
Hubert
Some
goes
fresh feet.
out.
Northern Kentucky has relied on their bench. Over 30 points here scored for the Northern Kentucky bench, which has definitely helped them here in the second half.
All right, 1 minute left in the game as
Turns
Oakland
the ball
turns it
over.
over on to Northern Kentucky. Unfortunately, they're not able to capitalize. Meanwhile, on the fast break is Oakland. Miriam Abizam wide open for the layup. Nice job there, 85-79.
That was a great job. A scary turnover right there by Oakland. So we'll see what, and a great capitalization. Just threw the ball down court for an easy layup to extend their lead. So that's great to see.
Meanwhile, there is a timeout called by Oakland. So stay tuned for the end of the game as Jacob gets a special interview with Alexis Johnson of the Golden Grizzlies. Meanwhile, we will be heading over to a break for the timeout. This has been 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Golden Grizzlies are up 85-79 with just about 48 seconds left in the game. Welcome back, everyone. This is 88.3 FM. 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oakland's up 85-79. Northern Kentucky has the ball now just as it goes out of bounds.
Wow. Is it now Oakland's ball? It looks like it's going to be Oakland ball here with 45 seconds. Actually,
Nothing's been said just yet.
a little bit of confusion going on in the court for both teams as they were moving up and down the court.
Well, looks like it's going to be Northern Kentucky ball. Or, there's going to be another timeout called, actually.
Some more confusion being made. I don't think I'm the only one confused around here. So
if you're Northern Kentucky, what are you thinking right now? How are you going to go about these next 45 seconds?
You're going to want to draw a foul, obviously, make them shoot their free throws. They haven't been making their free throws the last 5 minutes here. They missed their 2 straight free throws. So if I'm Northern Kentucky, if I'm the coach, I would draw the foul, make them shoot the free throws. They don't have much time left. You are down by a good amount of points right now. So I would draw the foul, make them shoot the free throws, get a rebound, get a quick 3, then continue to get the points, to get the lead and tie the game, force them to overtime. But with 45 seconds to go and the possession being determined here, we'll see what happens here out of the break. It's a lot to do and a lot to discuss now.
You're Coach Richard right now. What do you think right now? How are you going to keep your
you don't want to turn the ball over. That's the number one. You do not want to, no silly fouls. Don't turn the ball over. You make your shots, make your free throws if you're being fouled. If you're being fouled, don't panic. Be fouled. Don't turn the ball over. Don't make any, you've seen today they've made some bad passes. They've cleaned that up here in the last 5 minutes of play. Not many turnovers by Oakland. But you don't want to turn the ball over. You want to make your shots. And you don't want to commit any fouls on your end where they make some points and get the free throws.
Thank you for that. Meanwhile, we'll look at the top scorer so far. Right before the game ends, top scorer so far for the Golden Grizzlies has been Markiah McCormick with 20 points. Meanwhile, for the Northern Kentucky Norse, it's Kylie Davis at 17. Play is about to resume very soon.
Interesting to see what happens here. It's been a great game so far.
It has
really
been a great
has.
game so far. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that.
Northern Kentucky, cut down the lead, and they actually were up by 2 at one point here in the fourth. The second half, but now Oakland's got they jumped up to a good lead. That's what good coaching does. Coaching adjustments are huge in this sport when it comes to, leads and changes and play. So now we're going to see what happens when Oakland they're drawing up some play here, as it looks like they're going to get the ball here. They're going to inbound the ball and try and pass it in. This is what I meant by not turning the ball over. You're going to want to inbound the ball, give it to your teammate, make sure they get down the court, and see if Northern Kentucky draws a foul on them. So we'll see what happens.
Van Schaik, Royal Davis, Ibizam, Skorupski, and Quarles Daniels. 42 seconds left as the whistle is blown. A collision there by Linda Van Schaik, and it appears to be Kennedy Igo is down on the court.
It's a hard
to get up.
Hard foul being drawn, and she's up on her feet, but she is limping towards the middle of the court, going to the Northern Kentucky bench. Hopefully she's all right. That was a hard foul drawn as they both went down hard. great competitor and a better athlete.
Noel Hubert will be subbing in for the injured Igo.
We'll see here if Oakland can capitalize on that foul and make their free throws to put this game out of reach. There are 42.2 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
Linda Von Schaik will be going up for the free throw attempts. First free throw is going to be up, and it's going to be good. Making an 86-79 ball game for the Golden Grizzlies. See if you can make this an 8-point game right here. Up and in, good. Excellent job there by Von Schaik on the free throws. 9 points for her on the game. 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oakland's up by 8, 87-79. Kylie Davis has the ball as a whistle is blown. Looks like Brooke Quarles-Daniels is getting called for a foul.
And that's what I was talking about. Now, Northern Kentucky's going to be shooting free throws. Those mistakes that happen where now Northern Kentucky will be shooting 2 free throws here. You do not want that to happen if they're Golden Grizzlies.
For the free throw attempt for the Norse is Kylie Davis. She can cut this lead down to 7 right here on this first attempt. First attempt is up and no good.
Ooh, that's a bad miss by Northern Kentucky. They have been making their shots all game. Kylie Davis missed that shot.
She do her second attempt. Second attempt is up. Swirls, but doesn't go in.
Oakland gets the rebound, which is great for them as 33 seconds are on the clock. Mid-court running down.
Lofted to Linda Von Schaik. Throw the bullet to Brooke Quarles-Daniels. Zigzags around 3 different Norse defenders as there is a whistle blown.
A lot of time came off the clock there. They got the rebound. Northern Kentucky wasn't able to draw the foul as fast as they possibly wanted to. Leading to some frustration. If you're Northern Kentucky, you are frustrated after you had a 2-point lead. Now it's 87-79 with 22 seconds to go. Now you have to foul Oakland and make them shoot their free throws, which they have been making in clutch moments like this. So we'll see what happens here at the line.
Quarles-Daniels is up again for yet another free throw. She's been doing phenomenal so far as her first one is up and good. Makes it an 88-79 game.
9-point lead here for the Golden Grizzlies. Make this, it's 10 points.
All right, her second attempt is up and good. Makes it a 10-point lead there for the Golden Grizzlies.
Now a timeout here by Northern Kentucky. We'll see what they draw up out of the break.
All right, as they take the timeout, we're going to take a short break. This has been 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball. Oakland up by 10 with 22 seconds left. All right, welcome back. It's 88.3 FM. 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oakland up by 10. Northern Kentucky has the ball. Gives it to Macy Blevins. Starts it off for the North. 20 seconds left. Goes up for 3. And it is no good. Nice
a costly miss right there by Northern Kentucky.
Now want that. 11 seconds left. Oakland just needs to hold on to the ball. Brooke Quarles-Daniels has it. 7 seconds left.
Not following. I'm surprised.
Yeah, she'll hold on to the ball as the clock runs out, and Oakland will get the W.
That's a good game there by Oakland Grizzlies, making good adjustments there out of the break. I'm surprised Northern Kentucky didn't foul there, and then the game just ended.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Brooke Quarles had that ball for the last 5 seconds, and then the phenomenal defense there by the Golden Grizzlies. The awesome clock management as well as we have come to an end to this game. Oakland wins 89-79. They go back to 500 in the Horizon League. Meanwhile, NKU falls to about 2-9.
Well, they're 5-6.
Oh, 5-6. My bad.
Close to 500 though. It's a great win by the Golden Grizzlies.
They're treading 500 right now at the very least.
But that moves them up in the standings above Northern Kentucky in the Horizon League. So as we're gonna get a post-game interview by Alexis Johnson here in a minute, get her thoughts on the game. So she comes over here, right here.
Here you go.
Alexis, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Very good. Great game today. I just want to get your quick thoughts. I'm Jacob Virostick. Quick question. What did you guys do to get right up the early lead in the first half?
I Our coach told us we just need to come out there and bring it. This is our court, and we have to show them it's our court, and that's exactly what we tried to do.
You guys did a great job there. Another question: how did you guys hold off NKU after they got the lead right in the third quarter, mind you?
Our teammates were just bringing us together, saying this isn't us. We were up, so we were like, we're losing. We need to get this together, and we have people here watching us. We need to show them what we're about.
That's right. Great game. And one last question: how did you guys feel going into the rest of the Horizon League season after this win?
I feel like we're very, very ready. We're prepared. We obviously have more work to be done, but where we're at right now, I think we're at a good pace to get to where we want to get to.
You had a great game today with over 20 points. I congratulate you on your win. And a tough game against Northern Kentucky in the Horizon League. So I appreciate the time. I'll let you go with your team, but I appreciate it once again for the interview. You have a great rest of the night.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
All right, that was Alexis Johnson of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Phenomenal game by her and a phenomenal game by the team as a whole, as Oakland wins 89-79 against the Norse. And that'll do it for us tonight. I've been Noah Stalker here with Jacob Virostick on color. Thank you for listening to 88.3 FM WXOU, your home for OU basketball.
And what a game it was. Oakland University wins by 10, 89-79 over Northern Kentucky to get their first win in the Horizon League and to keep Northern Kentucky down and looking for their first Horizon League win. I'm Giovanni Moceri here in studio. You just heard Noah Stalker and Jacob Virostick give you the story of the Golden Grizzlies and the Northern Kentucky Norse on 88.3 FM WXOU, Auburn Hills, Michigan, Oakland University. For the game, we had fouls get in late. Alexis Johnson fouled out along with with Kaylee Davis and Kennedy Igo for Northern Kentucky. In this game, Oakland University came out to a very early and very big lead, leading by 15 with 2:47 left in the first quarter. But as the game went on, Oakland was up by 10 at halftime, and then Northern Kentucky started to come back. They made a swing for it. They were up by 4 in the fourth quarter with 9:12 left in the game, but the Golden Grizzlies held strong, got refocused, and got the offense back and going to get them the eventual win by 10 points. Leading scorers for the Golden Grizzlies, Alexis Johnson, who you just heard for the postgame, 21 points on an efficient 8 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 6 from 3, nailing both free throws taken, 4 rebounds and assists, and 2 steals. Playing 36 minutes of the game, not much rest for Alexis Johnson. Markai McCormick had a game of 20 points as well, 8 of 17 from the floor and 4 of 9 from 3. A rebound, an assist, and a steal on top of it for 31 minutes played. And Brooke Quarles-Daniels, 18 points. And you'll be surprised with the field goals taken and made, only 4 of 9 from the field, but where her points came into play was from the free throw line. She took 15 free throws and made 10 of them to get her the 18 points she acquired during the game. 4 assists and 7 rebounds as well for Quarles-Daniels and 3 steals. She's had an excellent game along with the rest of the Golden Grizzlies. Van Schaik and Ibizum almost cracking double digits with 9 points each. And overall, the Golden Grizzlies stood strong, 74% from the free throw line, 35% from 3, and 43% from the field for the 10-point win over Northern Kentucky. We appreciate everybody listening and tuning in for the Golden Grizzlies against Northern Kentucky. You can catch our next broadcast next year as the men come to town on January 4th for more Horizon League play at home. They are currently on the road, previously playing Cleveland State, and will be going on New Year's Eve to Youngstown State before returning to the Blacktop for more Horizon League play. Be sure to stay tuned with all your sports updates on Instagram and Twitter for WXOU. Instagram is WXOU Radio, and Twitter is simply WXOU. Be sure to give us a follow. Be sure to subscribe to WXOU Sports on YouTube for broadcasts like these, for highlights, for interviews, for shows, and everything you need from your favorite college radio station. From Giovanni Moceri alongside Jacob Virostick and Noah Stalker on the Blacktop, this has been WXOU Sports' presentation of Golden Grizzlies basketball. Thank you, everybody, and Happy New Year!